Hi everyone and welcome to this video. In this particular video, we'll be talking of the 4 problems that appear in your test. These are 4 Quant problems. So we'll look at all these 4 problems one by one and look at the solution as well. So let's move on to the first problem. So the first problem says, AB is a chord of a circle with center O and SOR is a line segment originating from the point S on the circle and intersecting AB produced at R such that BR is equal to OS. If angle BRO is equal to 30 degrees, then what is the measure of angle AOS? And you have been given the 4 options. So see, this is a problem on geometry, and basically what we can see is this is primarily a problem on circles. So if you understand the problem, then given to us is AB is a chord. So we have a chord AB and this is a circle with center as O. Now there's a line SOR. So S is a point on the circle and from the center this line is passing and it intersects AB, the extended portion of AB at the point R. Now we also know that BR, this length BR is equal to OS. This BR is equal to OS. And the measure of angle BRO is equal to 30 degrees. So we have to find out the measure of this angle. So let's say the radius is R. So this would be the radius of the circle, right? And this is also the radius. This is also the radius, right? Given to us is that BR, this length is equal to OS. These two are equal. Now as this length is equal to the radius, so this would also be equal to radius. Right, same length RR. Now we have been given that angle BRO. This particular angle is equal to 30 degrees. Okay. Now if you consider the triangle OBR, if you consider this triangle OBR, then I can say OB is equal to BR, right? So that means this is an isosceles triangle. So this angle would also be equal to 30 degrees as these two sides are equal. So angles opposite to them are also equal. So this is also 30. Now this angle, if you consider the triangle OAB, then this is the exterior angle. This is this angle would be exterior to this triangle OBR. So any exterior angle is always equal to sum of the opposite interior angles. So this is 30, this is 30, so their sum would be equal to 60. So that implies angle OBA, this particular angle would be equal to 60 degrees. Now also, as you can clearly see, OB is equal to OA. Both are the radius of the circle. So this angle should also be equal to 60 degrees, right? Both the sides are equal, so these two angles must also be equal to 60 degrees. And also, in a triangle, sum of the angles is always equal to 180 degrees. This is the angle sum property. So what we can say is, if this is 60, this is 60, then this angle would also be equal to 60 degrees. So this becomes an equilateral triangle, right? Now what we have to find? We have to find out the measure of angle AOS. We have to calculate what is this angle. Now this is 30, this is 60, and this being a straight line, this angle should be equal to 90 degrees, right? A line makes an angle of 180 degrees. So this is 30, this is 60. So this remaining angle would be equal to 90 degrees, and so we can say option number C is correct. So the right answer to this problem would be option number C, which is 90 degrees, right? Let's look at the second problem. The second problem says Rahul spent 17% of his monthly salary in enjoying trips. He spends 25% of his monthly salary on food and spends 36% of his monthly salary on family's old home loan. He is left with remaining amount of 10032 as cash with him. What is Rahul's annual income? So this is quite an easy problem, a very basic problem on percentages. So let's look at the solution part of it. So see, let's say the monthly income constitutes 100%, right? So out of this, he spends 17% on the trips, right? Then he spends 25% on food, and he spends 36% on some loan, right? Family loan. Now, what he's left with is, this is 17, this is 25, this is 36. So, the remaining would be 22%. So, 22% is what he's left with. And 22% actually amounts to this value. So what I can say is, let's say the total income, total monthly income is T. So 22% of T should be equal to 10032, right? So on solving, T would be equal to 10032 into 100 upon 22, and this value comes out to be how much? 45600. So what we can say is the total monthly income is 45600, right? And but we have to find out what is Rahul's annual income. So annual income would be 12 into the monthly income. Monthly income is 45600. So this comes out to be how much? 547200. So what I can say is option number A becomes correct. So very basic problem. Simply this is 17, this is 25, this is 36. So the remaining would be 22%. 22% is basically equal to this amount, and this gives you the monthly income of Rahul, and we have to find out the annual income by multiplying this monthly income by 12, right? Let's move on to the next problem. This is a problem on log. So you have been given one equation as such, and you have to calculate what is the value of n, right? So see, so let's look at the solution. One property says that log b to the base a, right, is basically 1 by log a to the base b, which is equal to log b upon log a. Your base could be anything, right? So basically what we can do is we can write this as this. So log 3 to the base 2 can be written as log 3 divided by log 2. Base could be anything. You can take the base as 10, you can take the base as e, anything what you like, right? But let's not get into that. Simply log 3 by log 2 could be written. Further, this could be written as log 4 upon log 3. This could be written as log 5 by log 4, and so on. Last would be log of n plus 1 upon log n, and this is equal to 10. So what you can see is all these terms gets cancelled out, right? So what you are left with, this term and log 2. So I can say log of n plus 1 upon log 2 would be equal to 10, right? Now see, we have obtained this sort of relation. We can write it as this way as well. So I can convert it to log n plus 1 to the base 2, and this is equal to 10, right? Further, basically what we can do is we can convert it to the exponential form. So we get 2 to the power 10 equal to n plus 1, and 2 to the power 10 is basically 1024. So 1024 is equal to n plus 1, or we get the value of n equal to 1023. So the right answer would be option number C, which is 1023. Simply you have to use this property of log, that log b to the base a is equal to log b by log a. Your base could be anything, any number you can take as the base. Let's move on to the last problem. So the last problem says find the number of different ways in which letters of the word, you have been given this word IUSDAR, can be arranged in such a way that the vowels occupy only the odd positions, right? So this is basically a problem on permutations and combinations, and it has got 4 options. So what we have to do is we have to find the number of ways in which we can arrange the letters of this word so that the vowels coming in this particular word would occupy only the odd positions, right? So let's move on to the solution part of it. We have been given that there's a word IUSTAR, right? So the vowels in this particular word would be I, U and A, right? So I can say there are 3 vowels and remaining would be the consonants. So 3 consonants as such, right? Now we have to basically arrange all these letters in such a way that vowels occupy only the odd position. So basically when you have got 6 letters to be arranged, this is the first position, this is the second, this is the third, this is the fourth, this is the fifth, this is the 6th position, right? So odd positions would be this 1, 3 and 5. So I have got 3 vowels, right? 3 vowels, I, U and A, and I have to arrange these 3 vowels. I have to keep these 3 vowels at these designated places. So I can arrange these letters in these 3 places in 3 factorial ways. So basically the number of ways in which you can arrange n objects in n places is basically n factorial, right? So the same thing, 3 objects in a way, 3 places, so you can arrange them in 3 factorial ways. Now the remaining 3 consonants would occupy these positions. So again the problem would be you have to arrange these 3 objects, these 3 letters at these 3 designated places. So that could again be done in 3 factorial ways. So this would be the total number of ways in which we can arrange all the letters of this word so that the vowels occupy only the odd position. So 3 factorial is 6 into 6, which is equal to 36. So the right answer would be 36, and so I can say option number D is correct, right? So I really hope you've understood all the 4 problems that we have discussed in this video. So keep studying and keep learning. Thank you.